start. So good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful 11:11 portal, and I had to go and search a little bit more for the meaning of this portal energetically, and it was just so beautiful and positive what I received. And to a certain extent, it works. This morning, I was brushing my teeth, and I said, "Okay, gracefully moving," and that's when I start receiving, I asking for the guidance and. I heard it's not so much about the release, it's about the faith. And I thought it was really interesting, because when release came, I was like, but we've done a lot of release session in September. If you're interested in any of the somatic release, we have three sessions in September that were quite really, truly releasing in nature. But this one is, no, no, I don't want to release. There's always something to release. I get that. But what came was really no, have trust and have faith. And when I went to look at the 11:11 portal and all that positivity and that support that's being given, there was this idea of being proactive behind. And I felt that is faith is being proactive. So I want to leave it at that. That's what came up. And that's going to be our little soulful seeds as we are connecting body and soul this morning. So please do come on your mat. I have weights. We're going to be working more with dumbbells. I have a chair nearby just in case you need a chair for your weights for one or two practices. But we're going to begin, as we often do, our heels, our toes, and the whole of the feet, finding its way down through the mat. And before they go through the mat, they have to land on the mat, which means that the whole of us have to land in our body. So whatever went on this morning, okay, is in the past. We let it pass, we let it flow. And we just arrive here in this precious, precious moment. And take your time to land, as I said, to arrive and to be in your body. Okay, it's beautiful. As I'm talking to you this morning, I have the fog. Okay, and I can start seeing how the fog is starting to dissipate a little bit, and landing on the grass. And it's exactly, I'm going to take that picture and see yourself just letting go of the busyness of the mind, coming into that place where you want to land in full consciousness, in fully hearted in your body. And drop yourself in every part of your body, of your presence. And the work is not only a work from the outside in, it's also work that's happening from the inside to the intra. Okay, so go back to the core, go back to the bone marrow. It's not only a deposit down to the floor, it's not only a call of the gravity of the mother's magnetism, it's also your own ability to go back to the deepest, the most inner part of you, from the fuzziness and buzziness of your skin, back down to your very core. So it doesn't always go only to the feet, okay? It penetrates your bones. And especially the spine where we have all our bone marrow. And especially the spine because it is the holder of our spinal nerves. So feel yourself settling down into your feet, into your bones, the bones of your ankles, but also the one from the legs, the knees, the big bone of the pelvis. And we know that we have 2 and 3 and a little bit more. Okay. And deep into your spine, deep into your jaws. So find yourself into your skeleton this morning and take the opportunity to enjoy a bit of a postural alignment. Okay? So those big muscles that creates the shoulder girdle, the shoulder complex. Just take a beautiful breath in, lift up the sternum gently without affecting the back. Okay, we are not acting from the back, only from the sternum, lifting it up. And as we do, we release the shoulders down to the floor, growing a long neck, creating space between your ears and the top of your shoulder. Okay, place your hands, tip of the fingers together over your heart and your lungs. And we're going to inhale and open up the arms. And you can keep your eyes open with a soft focal point and come back to center on your exhale. And repeating this. And it doesn't have to be mechanical, just open and close. You can have an expression of whatever you want to receive and give by expanding your arms, okay? So again, find your way this morning and feel the shoulders, feel the arms, feel the fingers and the many bones in the fingers. Beautiful. And keep at this. The next time we inhale, we're going to look up with your eyes, a little bit with the head, but not too much. And place a pose, place a rest at the end of the next inhale and stay in that pose. And on the exhale, wrap yourself up, chin, chin, yes, to chest, and round up, bringing the head a little bit down. Inhale, open up and look up. So no pressure in the lower back. Okay, exhale, coming back and going down. Oh, and going down. And change when you are hugging yourself, change the arms, okay? So don't always have the same arm coming on top. Change it. And we're going to stay in this movement, going back to that being proactive, being in line with your faith, being aligned with all the positive aspect of your life, you desire, you dream, and this is, oh, yes, 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 yes. And it's about bring it all home. So it comes from you as well. In that opening, it comes from you, from that core we were talking about, from that heart, saying yes to life, yes, yes, yes. And then harvesting the beautiful energy that has been created. And keep at it. And as you do so, you are making those spinal movements deeper and bigger, awakening the spine. Yes, 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 yes. And closing. And yes, what do you have to say yes to? What do you want to say yes to? Oh, yes, 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 yes. Next time you're going down, you're going to stay down, 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 down. And release the arms to the floor. Okay, you're going to allow your arms to swing forward and back, forward and back. And notice that I'm already very active. Okay, it's a movement from the shoulder. So I keep my spine nice and round. Okay, I'm not on a long spine. I'm protecting my back, and I just activate my arms. And once you have done this for a while, come in the center, palms together, and activate your arms this way. Ooh, feel the warming up. And 4, 5, few more. And go back. So one more, and then go back to the first one. Forward and back, forward and back. Ah, beautiful. 6, 7, 8, and back to the side, lateral. Up, down, keep at it. 8, 7, keep at it. Last 2. Beautiful. And release, and allow the arms to just now dangle by themselves. Oh. Hands on your shin, on your kneecap, on your thigh. Look at your hands moving, meeting the pelvis on your belly. Keep looking at your hands over your breast. Keep looking at your hands. The very top of your torso, base of your neck, and then lift up the neck very gently. Beautiful. Okay. So that has our shoulders slightly warmed up. Taking your wrist now, and simply see I'm holding my forearm. I've closed my fist, but I'm not tightened. I'm just closing, and I show in one direction, the next, and I'm going to open my hands and repeat this movement with my hands open, noticing the difference between my hands open and my hands closed as a fist, and go back to the fist. 4, back doing 4 on each side, and then hands open again. 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. And take your hands, fist on one side, place your fist into the palm of your hand and press. So you see my elbows, they're really at the same level as my wrist. And I gently create a pressure into my hand, and my hand responds. Okay, so I'm building up resistance here. And at the same time, I'm working on dorsiflexion of the wrist here. So be careful about that. If you're here for yourself, it's okay. Okay, see where you can go with your wrist. Okay, open your fingers now. So before, fingers were closed, now fingers are open. Beautiful. Release. Take your elbow by your rib cage. Take your wrist again into your hand. Point the fingers to the ceiling, and then fingers down and up and down, up, down, up, down. My fingers are closed, they're really together. And then place your palms facing the ceiling, and then you're going to go side to side. It's remnant of the movement we do with our feet and ankles, really. Okay, and then release. Just walk those fingers. Like it's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but really slow, very fast, sorry. And then stick that fingers. Stick those fingers. Flick, 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 flick. Okay, and you can keep them nice and low. It's more tiring here. You can actually try, because it's a great awareness to feel, what's getting engaged in your arms, actually. And then you can bring it down without changing the hands. Just bringing the level and see how it feels. So we're flicking the fingers, and yet you might be feeling everything in the shoulder and into the arms. Okay, turn the palms. Okay, and keep flicking. Take a break whenever you want. and release. Open and close, open and close, open and close. Okay. And that has us feeling, sensing that right arm, if it's the right arm that you were working. And coming back with the other side and doing exactly the same work. So we started with the hands as a fist without tightening that fist. We held our, so hold your forearms. There's a reason to holding your forearms. I won't explain it, but it's all to do with the skeletal. Okay, and then we're going to open the hands. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 3, 2, 1. Open the fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. And opposite side. 2, 3, 4. Closing the fist again. 2, 3, 4. Repeating in the opposite direction. Super. And then we can just take that this way this time. That fist into the palm, fingers together. A beautiful alignment, shoulder to the elbow, to the wrist, okay? Now your alignment happens without you being here, okay? So you breathe, you go back into the feet, down from the feet. The deeper you go, the higher you rise, okay? It's the energy, it's the force. And then once you have this and you've grown that beautiful long neck, you can begin placing the resistance work between both arms, encouraging the dorsiflexion of your wrist without hurting yourself. Now open the fingers. Keep pressing. Beautiful. And release. We're going to go and play the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. It's not easy when you go. So let's take some time off. See, my left hand is not as flowy as my right hand, which makes sense since I'm right-handed. So play with this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. And then you can have them just moving before starting the flick. And flick, 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 flick. So keep your palm down to the floor. And then same work as earlier on, if you wish to. You can start high up, see how that feels into the whole arm. Keep breathing, keep smiling. And then remember that you can bring it down. See the difference really between both hands, arms. Then turn the palm. Ooh. Bit more, bit more, bit more. Good. And release. Wow, feel that work. Okay, taking you really on a nice wide stand. Coming back to that alignment we called to deposit ourselves onto our feet, but also to become back deep into our inner core, the core of our bones, from where really, especially in the spinal fluid, you know, where all transmission happens. Okay. And then we're going to go and take a nice wide opening, open arms and close and open and close, open, close, open, close. When you're used to the movements from the top arm, from the arm, sorry, and you're happy with your top body, begin to descend on your knees as much as you can. Breathe in and close. Close. So if you're stuffy, if you have a bit of a headache, take it easy, and the breath through the nose might be too much. So you might want to Open and exhale, inhale and exhale through the mouth, and that's okay. Just open up the lungs to stimulate the work here. Okay, think about the lymph as well, and we'll be tapping the face in a little while for that reason. Super. Keep at it. Keep going down as well, finding really a wide base. Okay, you might be getting tired. Up and down and up, down, up, down. Keep at it. And reverse. Down, down. 3. Keep grounded. Couple more. Beautiful. Taking your shoulders to your ear. Clench your fist this time. You and hold on, and tighten, 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 and tighten, tighten, tighten. Ah! Let's see, twice more. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Hold, 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 hold attention. And release it, release it, release it. You hear how proactive, it's not just Okay, so make that release really count. Inhale, 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 inhale. Gather all that needs to be let go, all that needs to be released. From the germ to the virus to the bacteria to other form of virus and bacteria at a less tangible level. Okay, we're going to take our arms again and circle from left up to the right. We are really seeing by activating the whole upper body and the other side. Keep bending on your knees, or keep the knees bent, I should say. It would be a bit better. Brilliant. And release. Okay, coming up. See how that feels. Closing your eyes and going to the sensation from really upper body only so far, or unless something is calling you. And place, well, actually, no, not go, please, if you can, from above the navel to the head. And place a word or a color on the quality that is there right now. And then if you're interested in doing the work elsewhere, because you feel and it's something is very present, please do so. Put, in that case, goes into the space you're feeling and place a quality. Okay, and notice what qualities you've named, even if it's a color or a symbol or a word. How have you named them? And can you bring one to the other if that's the game, or are you happy with what you got? Okay, we're going to start with our weight. Okay, trying to work in a little bit of a rep again today. Okay, so this time, instead of starting bicep curls, we're starting with our weight resting on our thigh, and we're going to go have them on our shoulder. 1, 2. So if you notice my posture, my knees are soft. The reason I'm not with straight knees like that is not to lose my connection to my energy flow and to my force. Okay, next time your weight goes to the shoulders, you lift up and down, and 2, down, and 3, down. Oop. 1 more. And you're going to go back down. For 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up for 4. 2, 3, 4. And back down. We're going to put them together. Tack, up. And that counts for 1. And 2. and 3, 4, beautiful, and 8. Great. Okay, we're going to go. I'm changing my stance. I'm nice and wide. Toes can even be pointing out. And I'm just going to go across and back, across and back, across, back, across, back. And that's 4. Last 2. And changing arms. Release the jaws. Inhale up, exhale, release. Notice that I'm not going too fast, but I'm not going slow either. But it's not the momentum. It's not this, okay? It's not this. This is called momentum. You are not activating your muscles when you do that. You're just resting on your skeletal and the command of the brain. So if you want your muscles to just build up, give them time and break down a bit the movement by slowing down the movement, okay? Maybe the last one here. Super. All right, come back with your hands behind you. And that's where you can do it with a chair. So I'll show you without the chair first. Okay, we step back. Again, nice alignment with the front foot. Okay, and even with the back foot, don't have your toes nice and wide facing the side, because it's going to open your hip too much. Okay, so try to have your toes coming back a little bit. They're about here, 10 o'clock, okay? I come down. You see that? I'm not here. I travel down. And I'll have 8 like this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we flick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we release. And we're going to do it the opposite side. Should you feel that if you're tired this morning and you think all those weights is a bit too much, you can always take your chair and then come with your chair this way. So your chair is supporting you a lot. I can feel a difference, and you can still do the movement. Okay, so you choose your version. And once you've done 8 like that, we're going to flick for 8. 7 and 8, and we release. Okay, I'm going to move that chair. The rest of the practice can also be done on the chair. So try it if you really want to be working with it today. Okay, you can be here and there. Okay, if you are on your chair, you sit on your sit bone at the very edge of the chair. Don't go and find the support of your back, Let's go. 1, that's 4, and 8, and we're going to go up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then together, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Brilliant. And you drop this one and you can start the next one. That's 4, 6, 7, and 8. And then up and down, up, down, up. 7, one more, 8, and together. Tack, boom, that's 1. And 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, take both and do both. Okay, let's say 4 more. Beautiful. And release. If you want still on your chair, you can go across on the chair. Try you across standing. Actually, I personally believe, or feel in my body anyway, that this is far more helpful to be standing in that practice than sitting. That's 5, 6, 7, and 8, and across. 2, 3, 4, 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant. And then we go back to the one we were doing for the tricep. Another way to use that chair is by leave it on the side, dropping. See, I'm still stepping back. And that's the work we're doing, okay? So 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, and flick. 1. So on the inhale, you flick. On the exhale, you come back. 6, 7, 8, you release. See if you're on a chair to release. Put weight onto your chair. Come back with your foot and then drop out. Okay, make sure to be well balanced. And then you can do the same on the other side by turning your chair and resting the opposite leg onto it. Okay? Right. Here we're going to go back demonstrating on the ground. I think it's, sorry, apologies, it'd be here. And the front leg would be the left leg. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we flick. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and together. Drop, flick, and land. Halfway. And 8. And release. Place your weight into the front. Close your feet together and come back. Okay? Let's drop the weight just for a moment. We'll try to have a last rep But let's give ourselves a little break, taking the tip of our fingers, actually stimulating the tip of your fingers together is actually quite nice. And once you feel there's really activation here, just take it and bring it behind your ears and continue to tap. You can do it many ways. You can like take 2 fingers and come and tap. It's a small area. Okay, and gentle, it's a gentle tap. You can do it two sides at once. Don't be afraid to go behind here. Those are big neck muscles. Okay, and there's a lot of acupressure points here, around here, and they help with the lymph fluids. Okay, coming to the side, and then we're going to tap under the armpits, over, go towards your clavicle bone, breastbone, change hands. So you're traveling on the other side, we're doing the journey on the reverse, and then walk towards your throat, the side of your neck, the back of your neck, the ears. Okay, brilliant. Okay, we're going to take a temple. Where is this one be better? Find your temple, and then you're going to go and grab that space. So press the temple even closer to the ears, as wide as you can so that you can sure you're not missing it. And then begin to release. That's it. So you pull down with your hands, pull down there behind the ears. Beautiful. A couple more, and then very gently we'll do the same work on the other side. Find the space from really above the ears with the tip of your fingers, the temple, pressing your fingers, and then find your neck and begin again. Releasing, opening the flow really for the fluid. A couple more. Beautiful. And then take your both hands and go and massage with the tip of, go and massage the base of your head. That's where the occipital bone is. Okay, don't miss it. Okay, and then, right, let's have us ready. Okay, another way to do it would be to hike up with your breath. See my shoulders? Okay, take you open that space and breathe into it. And then exhale here. So we are moving all the space around the lungs. And we're actually compressing the front of the lungs, extending them as well. We have them working a little bit. Good. Let's do that last series. Okay. So we're going to start straight with the 2 hands together. And we're going to inhale and down. So keeping my knees soft, my whole body and my mind willing together. Couple more. Forgot to count. And we're going to push up and down. And 2 and 3 and 4 and keep at it. I'm going to go back down. Full movement. 2, 4. We're halfway there. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And down. Super. Bending your knees, you can make your base nice and wide and going across and coming back down. So my elbows, I didn't say it so far, I should have, is slightly bent or soft, the way my knees are, okay? We don't work on with straight joints not to damage them, okay? So once more, be aware of the sensation that you have. 7, last one, 8, and we happily change side. 1, 2. If you start like we just did, slacking by going faster, be aware of it and slow it down. Beautiful. Let's add one that we haven't done so far. Forward and back, forward. See how I fall to the side, to the front and back. So mind your lower back when you straighten up. Don't go too far. Okay, we're going to go, keep with this one, but we drop it, pick it up, open, close, drop, pick it up, close, pick it up, lift, open, close, couple more, and that's it. Finishing with the last one. Okay, finding really your body weight on both legs. So you're well centered, you're not here with that foot down. This is deeply connected and deeply supporting the effort. And then forward. There we go. 8, and we keep at it. 6, 5. So notice here, I'm going faster, and that's okay. And we'll do more because we're going faster. Brilliant. 2 more. 1. Last one. Weight into the shoulder. Flick. Come back. Flick. Come back. Flick. Come back. Flick. Come back. Hold a bit. Slow down the way you come back, okay? And we're going to drop. Shoulder. Flick. Shoulder. Down. And that's 2. And that's 3. And that's 4. 5, 6, 7. Last one. 8. Brilliant. Come back to center. Notice weight is well on both of my feet. And then come to the front and close. Opposite side. Okay. Alignment first. And when you feel ready, go for it. So we're going a little bit faster here, as you know. So we're doing twice the work. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we flick and come back. Flick, come back. Flick, come back. Flick. Yeah. Last 2. And complete movement. And last 1. Inhale, exhale, inhale back, exhale down. Or 1 breath in and exhale. In, exhale. In, exhale. 2 more. Last 1. Beautiful. Come back to center and then close. Release the weight. Oh, and come back. Listening, listening, listening. Always go back. What is it saying to you? The heartbeat might be a little bit elevated. So it might be the obvious pulse that you might feel, but there might be something else talking, noticing. Could be an itch. Okay, let's release that work. Taking your hands, interlace fingers, palms opens up. And we're going to inhale up and come back to the side and come back to the opposite side and come back and release. Okay, take your arms together into an embrace, but if you notice my embrace is not down, it's just really I'm opening up the back and then I release my arms going down. Going to take my hands up into the air, wrap it up around my neck and release. Opposite side and release. Coming back, arms together, you know this one, and inhale up and release. Inhaling up and release back to neutral. So fold these opposite arms into grab if you can. If you can't, you can be here and come up and down. Last one and release. Okay, take your hands behind you. And then grab opposite elbows without arching your lower back, okay? Watch out not to be here, okay? Beautiful release. Okay, then we're going to go into our quiet space for a few minutes.